me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games till a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Welcome to Roxamore Sports presentation. We're taking a pause just for a moment for the Star Spangled Banner, and we'll be right back with you. And we are live once again tonight from Woodland Hills Gymnasium with a Section 3 5A matchup with Woodland Hills Wolverines versus the Franklin Regional Tigers. Tonight's matchup is the last one for 2021 for both of these teams. Well, just before Christmas, at least for the Wolverines, that is. But we have tonight's starting lineups. And we are in for an exciting matchup tonight. For tonight, the first starting lineup for Franklin Regional, who comes in 1-3 in this game, is number 2, Cameron Rowell, number 3, Caden Smith, number 4, Nick Newswander, number 23, Jake Kimmich, and number 34 will be Max Levin. They will be led by head coach Jesse Reed. As for the Wolverines, they come in sporting a record of 4-1, and their starters for tonight will be number 1, Micah Jones, number 2, Chaz Cobbs, number 10, Shanair Pinkney, and number 12, Darius Robinson, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. And I'm thinking that it'll also be number 25, Angelo Reddick, but we do have Deontay Williams, who is out for the Wolverines tonight. Maybe separated from the team temporarily. But hopefully that young man will get back here soon and get back on the basketball court with his teammates. I'm sure they'll miss him tonight. So once again, Wolverines come in led by their brand new coach. And he is definitely looking forward to making a splash here in his first year with the Wolverines. So once again, we're set for tonight's matchup with the Wolverines versus the Franklin Regional Panthers. It's a close matchup as both of these teams are about maybe less than 4 miles apart here. So both of these teams are separated by a short distance. And you should be in for an interesting matchup. Both teams are coming into this game off of a loss. The Panthers come in off of a loss 60-48 to Kiski. And the Wolverines come up off a loss to Bishop Cavern 65-48. So both teams will be trying to right the ship. Coach Eugene Wilson will be making sure he get his team ready to go here. Once again, they have missing Deontay Williams. So it looks like for the Wolverines, Timothy Jenkins will be in the starting lineup, and then that will round out the 5. So we're just about set for tip, and the tip is won by the Wolverines. Mr. Robinson comes off of a big game, 20 points, double-double, 20 points, at least 10 rebounds on that last game. So the Wolverines work the ball around. And Pinckney with the ball out top, swings it around to number 3, Timothy Jenkins inside. Shot is off the mark for the Wolverines, going the other way here. They are working the ball around the top. Pinckney on the defense. Double team. Looks like the Wolverines are playing a zone here. Get the ball down low. Big fella goes up off the mark. Good shot for number 34, Max Levin. Off the mark. Wolverines pull it back out. Pinckney with the skip pass over the top. Wolverines working the ball around. Wolverines are wearing their white uniforms with turquoise, and the Panthers are wearing their blue with the gold. Work the ball around. Shot is up. Open shot. Off the rim. Bounces around. Mr. Robinson gets a hand on it. Ball goes over to Franklin Regional, and they're on a break. Pull back. Semi-break up and off the glass for number 3. Caden Smith with the kisser off the glass. Shot up for Shanair Pinckney from the right corner. Out of bounds. Ball stays with the Wolverines. So here early we have a 2-0 lead. The Franklin Regional Panthers are up over the Wolverines with 6:31 left to go here in the first quarter. I'm Craig Thomas, and I'll be flying solo tonight. So hopefully you can tune in and we can have a great time, and the Wolverines can come out and put on a good show and get a victory, and you can enjoy it, and we can get ready for a great holiday season. Pinckney on the right elbow, skip pass over the top. Looks for Robinson at the high post. This is well defended. Franklin Regional comes out in a 2-1-2 zone. Looks like he has Robinson calling for the ball in the low post. Wolverines work the ball around. Down low to Robinson. Goes up. Almost the and one. Misses a shot, but he'll go to the line. Shooting 2. Robinson put his toes at the line. First opportunity down low for that young man. But he's at the line. He'll toe the line and see can he drop these down from the charity stripe. First shot is up, a little short, just a little short. Still early, young people are still getting loose, so Maybe that was the reason for the errant shot, the air ball. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. We look forward to this young man going forward. Good shot. Better stroke on that second one. Finally, to get the Wolverines on the board. The score is 2-1 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Coach Wilson is calling his team to put forth effort on this press. They come out in a full zone press. Panthers lose the ball. Turnover. Wolverines pull it out and reset. Number 2, Chaz Cobbs with the ball. Down low to Mr. Robinson. Works it around, gets his shot off the mark. Rebound and a foul goes on Pinckney here. Want to go the other way. Looks like Pinckney fouled Big Max Levin. Max Levin is a big fella there. 6'8". Forward in 11th grade. So he's a huge man, huge young man. I don't know if you want to foul him if I was Pinckney. So looks like the Panthers working the ball around, have the ball at the left elbow. Now work it out top to number 23, Jake Kimmich. Gets the ball over to number 2. He's in the corner trap. Ball goes out of bounds off the Wolverines and will stay with the Panthers. And for Franklin Regional is number 12, Jordan Suvak. A forward, 5'10", senior. So it looks like Wolverines come out with the press and they're trapping as well. Good defense by the Wolverines there. Ball's deflected, and it's a turnover for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines come up court looking to take their first lead, and it's a foul on number 3. Looks like Caden Smith will be called on that foul. Wolverines will take it out. Side out for the Wolverines. Pinckney has the ball stolen. Caden Smith goes ahead, and he throws it away. Great defensive play. Young man just checked in the game. Jordan Suvak makes a defensive play, but loses the ball out of bounds. Goes back to the Wolverines. Wolverines bring the ball up. Micah Jones passes it around. Ball to Cobbs, back to Jones. Down low to Mr. Robinson. He goes up, and he's fouled. He will go to the charity stripe to see if he can give his team the first lead for the day. Foul will be called on number 3, Caden Smith. Delrius Robinson. Mr. Robinson at the charity stripe, toeing the line to see if he can put 2 down this time to give his team the lead. Just a little short there. Big Max is checked back in the lane, back in the game for the Panthers. Big Max Levin. Mr. Robinson shooting. Once again, gets the ball short again. Lane violation called on the Panthers. Robinson going to shoot again. One more shot. See if he can tie this game up. Shot is off. So that's 1 for 4 for Mr. Robinson so far today. And the score stays the same. 2-1. The Panthers are up. Shot from the corner. And he drains it. Drains a 3 for number 11. Finian Hutchinson. Great shot by the young man. On that left corner. Tickled the twine there. Wolverines come out, work the ball around, looking for a shot. Pinckney with the shot off the mark. Rebound for the Wolverines. Number 3 goes back up and drops it in. Timothy Jenkins on the follow, the rebound, and a putback. Wolverines come out in the press, trapping all the way. Looks like the Panthers break the press and get the ball up, get the ball down low to Big Max, and he brings the ball down, and it's tied up. Possession arrow goes to the Wolverines. One thing about bringing the ball down for the big fella on the low post, keep it high, and you will not let those little players get a hand in your face. Mr. Robinson shoots up a little small 10-footer. Ball goes off the rim and out of bounds off of the Panthers. Will stay with the Wolverines. So once again, thank you for tuning in tonight to Woodland Hills basketball live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Tonight is a 5A Section 3 matchup, ugly sweater night here at Woodland Hills Basketball Arena, where the Franklin Regional Panthers have just turned it over once again. Wolverines are on a break, get the ball ahead to Shanair Pinckney, and he takes it up. Great lay-in with the left hand for Shanair Pinckney. The little brother of Peyton Pinckney. Peyton was a star basketball player here for the Lady Wolverines, and she's moved on to the Eastern Eagles in Eastern Michigan. So we want to wish that young lady good luck in her career, and her younger brother is doing the family well, playing great for this Wolverine varsity boys basketball team. So there's a turnover there. Great defense by the Wolverines. And we are in a tie ball game with 1:55 left to go here in the first quarter. Wolverines 5 and the Panthers 5 on the Roxamore Sports Network. In for the Wolverines is number 23, Amir Brown, and number 25 making his debut, Angelo, a.k.a. Jello Reddick, who's in the game as well. Also number 11 for the Wolverines, Cruz McMillan. So there's been wholesale changes here for the Wolverines. And they also have inserted Austin Wells. So they have a whole different crew on the court for the Wolverines. This is the B crew. Deflection for Angelo Reddick, and he has the little fast break to the hoop, and one, and it falls out. Great move by Angelo Reddick, as he was a starter last year for the Wolverines. Played a lot of minutes, but this is his debut tonight, and immediately he makes his presence known, leans into the basket and goes to the charity stripe, toes the line, trying to get 2. Good stroke by that young man. That young man does have a beautiful stroke. I look forward to seeing what his contribution will be here for the Wolverines for the rest of the season. So that gives the Wolverines their first lead, 6-5 with 1:12 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 as Angelo Jello gets up and tickles the twine on both of those free throws. So the Wolverines come out with a little press, and it looks like they're having the Panthers are having some problems with that pressure, and they get a turnover. Angelo Reddick with the steal, looks the other way. The Wolverines don't have numbers, so they pull it out. He gets the ball over to Amir Brown, moves the ball. Angelo Reddick to the hoop, and it's a blocked shot. No foul. Could have been a foul on the play, but looks like the referees are letting them play here. Goes to the hoop. Number 23 for the Panthers, and he misses the point-blank layup. Jake Kimmich. Reddick with the ball up top. Work it back around to Amir Brown. Hold the ball. Looks like we're going to hold it here for the last shot. We are at shot clock, game clock, inside. Layup. Great shot. TJ Jenkins with the teardrop lefty drops it in to give the Wolverines a lead, 9-5. Shot from the corner, 3, and it's a block shot. At the end of the first quarter, the Woodland Hills Wolverines 9 and the Franklin Regional Panthers 5. I'm Craig Thomas, and we'll be right back here after we thank some of our sponsors. So I guess we'll stay with the broadcast here. We'd like to thank you for tuning in here on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas, flying solo tonight. I'd like to send a shout out to our boss and CEO, Leon Rockymore, who's a little under the weather. Boss, I hope you get well soon. We miss you. Look forward to seeing you, if not this year, maybe tomorrow or right after the new year. Get well, boss. But once again, we are at the Woodland Hills Arena Gymnasium at Churchill, PA, where the Woodland Hills Wolverines being led by Coach Eugene Wilson. Wilkinsburg, sharpshooter. Mr. Wilson's gotten around. He definitely well qualified. He's a leading point scorer in Wilkinsburg basketball history, related to Nick Key. I believe it was Key, his name. And also he played at Pitt Johnstown and played basketball in Europe and France and Germany. So he has a lot of experience. Great teardrop shot, right hand, Caden Smith over the shoulder. So that gives us a 9-7 game. Shot by Pickney is off the mark. Rebound to the Panthers. To the hoop. Off the mark for the Panthers. Rebound to number 2. Chaz Cobbs gets the ball down low. Mr. Robinson deep post, and he's up. Lays it in off the glass. Fights for the rebound. Throws it up, and he's fouled. Delrius Robinson, Mr. Robinson neighborhood, following his shot, getting an opportunity to go to the charity stripe. The total line. So once again, talking about Coach Eugene Wilson, played in Germany and France, and so he has a lot of experience, and he's going to demand excellence out of his players. So Coach Wilson gets his young men to the sideline and gives Delrius an earful, wants him to step up to that line and be confident. We know that making free throws is very opportunity for you to go into your tank if you miss the first couple. So he's starting to aim it instead of stroking it. His coach wants him to just take his time and relax and shoot the ball, follow through. He knows he's a good shooter. So we'll see if it works here. And he strokes it. So little encouragement helped a lot. And he drops that one down to give the Wolverines a 10-7 lead. Almost an over and back there. And it looks like it's going to be a foul called on the Wolverines. Number 3, Timothy Jenkins, will send number 12 to the line. Shooting 2 for Jordan Suvak. So Mr. Suvak's first opportunity to go to the charity stripe. First attempt is long and off the mark. Into the game for the Panthers is number 23, Jake Kimmich. Checks back in. Suvak for his second at the charity stripe. And the short off the mark. Ball comes out, and it looks like the rebound is retained by the Panthers. Works the ball around, back to Suvak. Up in the lane, and shoots it, and one. Fall away over the shoulder, and it's fouled. TJ Jenkins is called for the foul on the Wolverines. And Suvak goes back to the line to try to complete the three-point play and tie this game up. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Wolverines are going to have to box out. Another scoring opportunity, a possession here for the Panthers. Drive to the hoop, off the mark. Fight scrum for the basketball. Rebound comes out. The number 3, TJ Jenkins, gets the rebound, goes down low, passes it off Del Rios Robinson bobbled the ball, gets it up off the glass and in to give the Wolverines a 12-9 lead. So it looks like the Wolverines have settled back into a 2-1-2 zone defense. Get the ball to number 12 at the post. He gets the ball down low to number 4. Nick Neuschwander. Foul is on Micah Jones there. That'll be side out for the Panthers. They take it out underneath the hoop. Panthers work the ball in. The ball up top, swinging it around, right elbow. Defense by Pinckney. Cross-court pass. Picks up his dribble, passes the ball out top. Euro step to the hoop, laid in, up and off the glass. Great layup by Nick Neuschwander. Great layup by that young man. So we have a 12-11 game here with 5:42 left to go in the second quarter from Woodland Hills Senior High School Gymnasium in Churchill, Pennsylvania. I'm Craig Thomas, and you are watching on the Roxamore Sports Network live basketball here. Great rebound by Del Rios Robinson, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, as he is all over the glass, getting the rebound and a putback for the Wolverines to give them a 3-point lead. 2-1-2 defense for the Wolverines, trapping, ball down low, shot is up, no call, followed his shot, Neuschwander on the lay-in putback. Pinckney with the ball, gives it to Robinson, looks for the shot, passes it back out top. Three-pointer is up, off the mark. Good box out. Panthers go the other way. Looks like a carry there, up and off the glass. Rebound by Robinson. Wolverines are going the other way with Timothy Jenkins on the ball on the break. The ball inside, looks like Robinson was calling for the ball. Jenkins thinks about the three, pulls, tickles the twine for T.J. Jenkins. Tickles the twine from the top of the key for the Wolverines. So that puts the Wolverines up 17-13 with 4:13 left to go here in the second quarter. Pass the ball inside. Mr. Robinson says, no, 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 not in my neighborhood. Block, ball stays with the Panthers. And it looks like we have some changes here for the lineup for the Wolverines. Number 11, McMillan is in. Number 23, Amir Brown checks back in. And the ball is thrown away by the Panthers. The Wolverines pick up man-to-man here. Try to raise the intensity on the defensive level. So once again, the Wolverines come in tonight without their starting guard and football player. The situation, Deontay Williams, taking a little break here. Hopefully this young man will get back out here. Deontay, we love you and we miss you. Come on back out here with your teammates. They want you out here with them, and they need you. Shot is up for the Wolverines. Around the rim, a three-pointer is good for number 2, Chaz Cobbs. Ball rattled around, touched every part of the rim and off the glass and in for the Wolverines as they heat up from outside on a three-pointer. Big fella Cruz down low, and it looks like T.J. Jenkins is called on a foul. But Big Max Levin gets the ball down low again. Goes up, but he brings the ball down low and is tied up, but Wolverines are called for the foul. Side underneath the ball, out. Ball is tipped, and it goes. T.J. Jenkins comes away with the steal off the deflection. Great defense, great hands by the Wolverines. Jenkins passed the ball, goes through, gets the ball to Chaz Cobbs, gets the ball down to number 11, Cruz McMillan, back the ball out, call a play. Gets the ball to Cruz McMillan, short shot off the rim, Pinckney with the rebound. Gets the ball down low to Amir Brown, up and in. Great layup, great cut, great look, dish, Amir Brown with a soft touch in the middle of the hoop lane. So the Wolverines back down into a 2-1-2. Looks like a foul on Cruz McMillan, number 11. Looks like they're calling it on the floor. Jordan Suvak was fouled. Next foul, it looks like the Panthers will be shooting for the rest of the half. So the Wolverines have to be careful. 2:43 left to go in this second quarter. Great defense by the Wolverines. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Max Levin. He couldn't get a handle on a little dime down low on the post. Great hands by the Wolverines. Delrius Robinson checks in for Timothy Jenkins with 2:29 left to go on the clock. The Wolverines are sporting a lead of 22-13. So Coach Wilson is very excited about having his team to the hoop, and it's blocked. Ball goes back to the Wolverines. Cruz gets the ball. McMillan gets the ball back out top, and looks like the Wolverines will work it around. The ball over to the right to Pinckney. Opportunity to Robinson. Shot up off the rim. McMillan fights for the rebound. Loose ball comes away. Looks like the Panthers come away with it. Number 4, Nick Neuschwander. 3, and it's up. Tickling the twine for a three-pointer is number 11, Finian Hutchinson. That's his second one for the night. The young man has a great stroke. Shot in the middle, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood as he gets that board and goes up on a putback and is fouled. Will go to the line, shooting 2. Foul is on number 4. Looks like Nick Neuschwander is called for that foul. So we'll see what Mr. Robinson does here at the stripe as he completed his last free throw, as Coach Wilson gave him an earful. So we'll see if that settled him down and he's stroking the ball. Yes, stroke looks much better after a little inspirational conversation by Coach Wilson. Second one at the stripe. Great shot. Tickled the twine on that one. 24-16 lead for the Wolverines. As they come out in a trap, a 1-2-2 press, and they steal the ball. Number 4 for the Wolverines up, and he is fouled. Austin Wells on a steal to the hoop. Could not complete the layup, but will go to the line, shooting 2. So Coach Wilson has his team playing great defense. You can see the scrappiness, the hustle out of these young men. Austin Wells, that was a tough free throw there for the young man. Take his time and just shoot the ball fluently. He kind of flicked that one a little bit hard, but I'm sure Coach Wilson will be working on these young men, and they'll get better as the season progresses. Great shot there. Good stroke, nice and soft on that shot. Completes that shot. 25-16 is the score with 1:17 left to go in the second quarter. Wolverines come out in a trap, a 2-1-2 trap. Extending their defense out is Amir Brown on the ball. Great defense on number 23, Jake Kimmich. He's out top, works the ball around to the right. Shot is up again, off the mark. Rebound comes to Amir Brown. They have numbers as he pushes the ball up. He gets to the rim, lays it up off the glass. Layup for Amir Brown. Great shot. And it looks like a blocking foul is called on the Wolverines. Like it could have been a charge. call is on Shanier Pinckney, number 10 of the Wolverines. And that's his second foul for Shanier Pinckney. That sends number 3 to the line. Caden Smith to the line as he completes the free throw. So we have a 10-point lead here with 34.4 seconds left to go on the clock. I'm Craig Thomas. You are rocking with us live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Woodland Hills basketball, senior boys basketball here from the Woodland Hills Gymnasium, Churchill High School. Ugly sweater day here in Churchill. I don't see a whole lot of ugly sweaters here, but nonetheless, it was an ugly sweater day. Last night we were here with the young ladies, the varsity young ladies, and it was pajama jam, but Delrius Robinson gets a fast break, skip pass, layup, down low, easy shot for Delrius Robinson. Rebound, missed layup, and then the Wolverines turn it right back over. So with 10 seconds left to go on the clock, believe that the Panthers will be looking for the last shot here. And the defense, and the ball goes off the rim, and the shot is up and good. The little fling, count the basket. Great fling by number 15, Cooper Rankin. Looks like he throws that up and the ball falls. So at the end of the first half, the Wolverines are leading the Panthers 29-20. And I'm Craig Thomas, and we'll be right back here with your halftime show on the Roxamore Sports Network.
I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit 4 Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit 4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit 4 Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
Welcome back to live coverage at Woodland Hills Senior High School on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Craig Thomas, flying solo tonight here at Ugly Sweater Night at Woodland Hills Senior High School, where Coach Eugene Wilson, in his first stint with the Wolverines, has his team leading 29-20 over the Franklin Regional Panthers. So very big in the first half. The Woodland Hills Wolverines has protected the ball. They have protected the ball well with only 3 turnovers. The difference is Franklin Regional has 12 turnovers. Wolverines shot 10 for 27 in the first half, and the Franklin Regional Panthers are 8 for 18. The leading scorer for Woodland Hills is Mr. Robinson with 10. And for the Panthers, it is number 11, Finian Hutchinson, had 6 points off of 2 3-points. Darius Robinson on the layup, Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, as he adds in his 12th point there. So the Wolverines come out of the locker room primed and ready to go. Once again, Coach Eugene Wilson is leading at the helm of the Wolverines, taking over from last year's coach, who was, I believe, Matt Furjanic last year, a part of the season. But it looks like he has these young men playing great defense, putting a lot of effort in the game. It'll be interesting to see Mr. Robinson with the rejection. Says, not in my neighborhood. Throws it out the gym. And it looks like he is no, once again with another block by Mr. Robinson. They come out very excited tonight out of the locker room. He's keeping it all out of the gym, not in the lane. And Robinson with the deflection goes to number 34, Max Levin. Turnover by the Wolverines. Ahead ball is tipped. Wolverines get possession and bring it out top. Work the ball around. Shot number 1 off the mark. Good hustle by Micah Jones. Shot was slightly off the mark there for Micah Jones. So 6:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Woodland Hills Senior High School, Churchill, PA. Woodland Hills Wolverines boys basketball team in a great matchup against the Franklin Regional Panthers. These schools are separated by a short, maybe 3 miles, as the Franklin Regional Panthers are in Murraysville, PA. And that was a great layup, I believe, up and in by Nick Neuschwander for the Panthers. So that cuts the lead to 31-22 here. Pinckney with the ball out top. Around to number 2, Chaz Cobbs. Ball goes off the Panthers, stays with the Wolverines. Looks like Hutchinson is back in, number 11 for the Panthers. Their leading scorer, as he leads all scorers with 6 right now. Shot is up, off the mark, rebound. TJ Jenkins goes up with the putback, cannot complete the three-point play, but will go to the charity stripe, shooting 2. That foul is on number 2, Cameron Rowell for the Panthers. TJ Jenkins goes to the stripe, charity stripe, see if he can complete. Toes the line, the shot rattles in and out. Look like Cruz McMillan comes in for the Wolverines. Mr. Robinson goes back out of the gymnasium. He takes a little break here. McMillan's off the mark with both of those 2 attempts at the charity stripe. And the Wolverines come off of a press, 2-1-2 press, even off of the missed free throw. Shot is up for Hutchinson, off the mark. Ball is lost, a scrum. Panthers come away with it, and a foul. It's going to be called there on number 3, Timothy Jenkins. TJ called for the foul for the Wolverines. So going to the line, Caden Smith with the drive goes to the line, the charity stripe, to try to attempt 2 free throws. Great shot by the young man. Good stroke there. Caden Smith is a guard, 6'5". Looks like sophomore. So he's going to be around quite some time. 3-pointer for Pinckney. Shayner Pinckney tickles a twine from the left corner for the Wolverines and knocks down a 3-pointer. So the Wolverines come out with a trap. Looks like the Panthers, the trap. TJ with the deflection and the steal going the other way. And it looks like a charge. TJ Jenkins is called for the charge on a fast break. Ball goes the other way. Mr. Robinson checks in for TJ Jenkins, and the Panthers will take it out of bounds, facing a trap here by the Wolverines. It's like a 1-2-2 trap here. Skip pass, Panthers, ball, wow, shot, 3 is up, wide open. Number 11, somebody got to put a hand in his face. Finian Hutchinson, as he completes his 3rd 3-point shot. That young man is lethal from that corner spot. Someone has to check him, put a hand in his face. So it's great to see great shooting here, great game here. We are up 34-27. The Wolverines are leading the game right now. Looks like ugly sweater night here from Woodland Hills Senior High School. We like to, from our family to yours, wish you a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year from our family here at the Roxamore Sports Network to yours. Hope you have a great holiday and a happy, prosperous New Year. Once again, we are set for play. The Wolverines bring the ball up, leading 34-27 with 4:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Skip pass over the top from Shanair Pinckney. Down low, over high to Cruz. And it looks like Chaz Cobbs overshoots Cruz. McMillan on the low post. Ball goes out of bounds to the Panthers. So I'm sure Coach Wilson is not happy, because one of the big things that I'm sure he stresses with his teams is ball security and taking good care of the ball. The first half, the Wolverines only had 3 turnovers the entire first half. So shot is up. Number 3, Caden Smith tickles the twine. Little short mid-range jump shot cuts the lead to 34-29 for the Panthers, as they are cutting into this Wolverine lead here in the third quarter. Ball down low to Mr. Robinson. He goes up off the glass. Ball is off. Pinckney comes back with the rebound. Ball is up off the mark. And looks like the Panthers come away with the rebound by number 4, Nick Neuschwander. So the Panthers work the ball around, and it's a called foul. The ref below called a foul on number 10, Shanair Pinckney. It's going to be ball out underneath for the Panthers. So once again, thank you for spending your Tuesday evening with me, Craig Thomas, live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Woodland Hills basketball, varsity boys basketball versus the Franklin Regional Panthers. Shot is up and off the mark. Mr. Robinson with his rebound, trying to get to double digits in rebounds here, as he had a last game was a double-double, 20 points and maybe 12 or 13 rebounds. Shot is up off the rim. Looks like the Panthers have a break. Up, and a shot is off the mark for the layup. Panthers get the ball on a secondary shot, and he goes to the rim, and they call a block on Shanair Pinckney. Looks like he was there long before the drive, but nonetheless, the Panthers will go to the line, shooting 2. Jake Kimmich. That could have gone either way, but Shanair Pinckney looks like number 4 for Shanair Pinckney. Amir Brown is back in the game for the Wolverines. Shot is good, cutting into that lead. 34-31 with 2:37 left to go here in the third quarter. The Panthers have settled in, playing great defense here. The Wolverines are looking for a shot, working the ball on the outside. Need to get the ball inside to Mr. Robinson. Get the ball in. Teardrop up and good. Micah Jones, just what the Wolverines needed, a basket at that time. So they come out with a 1-2-2 press. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left to go on the clock here in the third quarter. Score 36-31. The Wolverines are leading. Ball out top, driving to the hoop is number 3, up and in for the Panthers. Caden Smith, the soft shot off the glass. Could have been a foul there. Looks like it was a little contact, but the refs did not call it. So Wolverines get the ball back, work the ball around. Amir Brown at top, running the point. Working around with TJ Jenkins on the right. And with also Micah Jones to the left. Micah Jones looks inside for Mr. Robinson. He's at the high post, looking for the ball. And ball goes off the hands of McMillan, off the rim. McMillan with the putback. And the ball's off the mark. It looks like the Panthers go the other way here with an opportunity. throws the ball up and in off the glass. The soft shot for Caden Smith. And don't look now, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 1-point ball game, and we are under 1 minute to go here in the third quarter as the fans from Franklin Regional are employing their guys to play defense. 3-point shot. TJ Jenkins steps up and tickles the twine for the Wolverines. Just what they needed as the Franklin Regional Panthers were on a run here. So we have a one break and play here. 39-35 is our score here, with the Wolverines leading the Panthers. And we are under 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. So we come out of the half, and the Panthers have put up a good fight. They settled down. As we came out of the halftime score, it was 29-20. And right now we are standing at 35-39. So the Wolverines have only scored 10 points in the second half, while the Panthers have scored 15, thus cutting into that lead. Nonetheless, Coach Wilson is having a spirited conversation with his team here, and we'll see how they come out and respond here going down the stretch. Checking into the game for the Wolverines is number 4, Austin Wells. So the lineup for the Wolverines is Wells, Jones, Jenkins, Robinson. And the Wolverines come out with a little pressure, trapping, turning up the defensive intensity. Panthers work the ball around top. Opportunity for the shot, hesitation to the rim, and Mr. Robinson turns them away. So that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. The score is Woodland Hills Wolverines 39, Franklin Regional Panthers 35. And so we are definitely in for a treat going down the stretch here from the Churchill High School, Woodland Hills Wolverines Senior High School ugly sweater night here right before Christmas. The Wolverines come out in this 5A Section 3 matchup trying to get a victory. Both teams come out and have an opportunity to get ahead here. So once again, the Wolverines are leading the Franklin Regional Panthers here, and we are just about set for fourth quarter play. I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live on the Roxamore Sports Network. Once again, any rebroadcast or unauthorized use of this broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Leon Rockymore and the Roxamore Sports Network. So once again, going into the fourth quarter, we'll see what Coach Eugene Wilson does with his team. They come out. It looks like continuing with a 1-2-2 trap here, or a 1-2-1, looks like. And they've settled into a 2-1-2 zone here as the Panthers work the ball around, looking for number 11. They're a three-point sharpshooter. Work the ball around, get the ball down low, inside, fake. Jenkins on the defense, and looks like Mr. Robinson comes away with the rebound. Wolverines with Chaz Cobbs with the ball out top. Coach Wilson's yelling out the play. Ball down low to TJ Jenkins. Ball back up top to Jones, back to Cobbs. Jenkins with the shot, slightly long. Rebound by Mr. Robinson. Three-pointer is up. Shot is good by number 2, Chaz Cobbs. tickles the twine from downtown, pushing that Wolverine lead up to 42-35. So out of that break in the between quarters, it looks like the Wolverines come out playing a more spirited defense and looking for the shot. Leave number 11 wide open, which is dangerous for that young man to be open. And good play by TJ Jenkins as he throws the ball in off of number 11, Finian Hutchinson. That's a dangerous young man to leave him open. You have to be careful in playing defense and definitely extend your defense to that shooter because that young man Hutchinson can line him up from downtown as he's shown so far, making 3 3-pointers already. So it looks like the Wolverines bring the ball up. Number 2, Chaz Cobbs at the point, gets the ball over to Jones, looks inside, and the ball is stolen by the Panthers. Ball is ahead on a fast break, and one. Caden Smith will go to the line for the 3-point play. Another turnover for the Wolverines. Caden Smith goes to the line, shooting one, trying to complete the 3-point play. Shot is off the mark. Rebound to number 4, Austin Wells. Gets the ball over to number 2, Chaz Cobbs brings the ball up. No pressure for the Panthers. And we are under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Wells with the ball on the elbow. Another steal, turnover, and the ball is jumped. Stays with the Wolverines. In fact, the Wolverines are getting a little bit sloppy in the second half with the basketball. Shanair Pinckney is back in the game for Wells. You can watch for Shanair Pinckney as he had entered the game with 4 fouls. One more and he will be out of there. Skip pass. Shot is up. Wide open, a little bit long. Rebound up. Scrum looks like comes out of it. Hutchinson comes out of it. Ball down low, and it's a foul called against the Panthers. Number 4, Nick Newswan. Ball will go the other way. So the Wolverines bring the ball up. Number 2, Chaz Cobbs works it around to Pinckney, top of the key. Jones, Pinckney with the 3 deep off the mark. Does not even draw iron off the glass, but it looks like they go the other way, and Wells is called for, looks like TJ Jenkins is called for the foul. TJ's a little frustrated. He thought he played good defense there, but he's called for the foul, sending number 3, Caden Smith, to the line. Shooting 2, and he gets the first free throw to go. So 42-38 with 4:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-39, so we have a 3-point ball game here. Shot for TJ Jenkins. Pulls up, tickles the twine from deep. TJ Jenkins, as he's a little bit upset about the last call. He thought he played good defense, but he comes down and drains the 3-pointer for the Wolverines to put them up 45-39. So while we have a short break in play, I like to look up great facts about today. Today is National Short Girl Appreciation Day. So I'm assuming that if you know any short women, ladies, show appreciation for them on today. Short Girl Appreciation Day. So once again, we are live here. A 5A Section 3 matchup, Churchill High School Gymnasium, Churchill, PA, Woodland Hills High School Gymnasium, where the Franklin Regional Panthers are in a battle with the Woodland Hills Wolverines, 45-39 right now. So the Panthers work the ball around, look for the shot. Hutchinson runs the baseline, goes for the three, and the three-pointer shot is up. Tickles the twine for number 23, Jake Kimmich. It makes it a tight ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So don't move, don't go to the refrigerator. We are in for a barn burner. We have a 3-point game with 4 minutes left to go on the clock. Coach Wilson works the ball around, and they call an offensive foul on number 1 for the Wolverines. Micah Jones on a pick. Well, they give the ball back with 3:56 left to go on the clock to the Panthers. Wolverines come in with a 4-1 record. Panthers come in with a 1-3 record, but definitely much better than their record shows. And it looks like the Wolverines come away with a turnover there. And they push the ball ahead, down low to Mr. Robinson. Ball comes out, stays with the Wolverines. Try to get the ball down low to Mr. Robinson. Ball's deflecting and out of bounds. Pinckney on inbound for the Wolverines underneath the hoop. Gets the ball in to number 1, Michael Jones. We're nearing the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Ball goes down low to Mr. Robinson. Good dime, great dime there to Mr. Robinson, up and off the glass for 2-pointer. Now Hutchinson for 3. You cannot lose sight of that man for in a transition. He gets out in transition and gets a 3-pointer from the left elbow, makes it a 2-point ball game, 47-45. Definitely that young man is a stroker from down deep. Cannot lose him. Teardrop up and in. Chaz Cobbs for the Wolverines with the little teardrop shot. There was a man up in Detroit that used to love that shot. Went by the name of Isaiah Thomas. That was a great shot. That was one of his patent shots. Wolverines try to hype up on their defense. Shanair Pinckney, as he has 4 fouls, can only do so much. Great drive for number 3, Caden Smith, understanding who he had on him. And Shanair Pinckney with 4 fouls couldn't do much to deter that drive there. Ball is being worked around by the Wolverines. We're getting close to the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The Wolverines clinging to a 49-47 lead. Work the ball around to Austin Wells, back out top to Jones, back to Cobbs. Pinckney on the high post. Mr. Robinson in the left corner. Wolverines working the ball around, looking for a good shot. Austin Wells down low. There's no shot clock here in high school basketball. Wolverines are content with holding the ball, running the clock. And they are called for a charge. Number 2 by the Wolverines. Chaz Cobbs gets in and throws a dime, but it's called for the charge. So 1:21 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're in for a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Don't leave your seats. The Panthers come up, working the ball around with number 3, Caden Smith. Shot is up, off the mark. Ball ahead, tipped out of bounds. Off of number 2 for the Wolverines, Chaz Cobbs. And it looks like TJ Jenkins checks back in. And we have a timeout in the action here in the fourth quarter. I'm Craig Thomas, and you are live on the Roxamore Sports Network. We are just about 1 minute left to go in the game here. Ugly sweater night. Woodland Hills Wolverines coming in with a 4-1 record, going up against the Franklin Regional Panthers with a 1-3 record. Franklin Regional right now having a great game as they are giving the Wolverines all they can handle, being led in their scoring by number 3, Caden Smith. Looks like Mr. Smith has 20 points, followed by number 11 with 12 points. That would be Mr. Finian Hutchinson. The Wolverines are being led by their leader, Mr. Robinson, with 12 points. And then also by number 3, TJ Jenkins, with 13 points. So the big difference in this half, in the first half, that the Wolverines took better care of the ball. In the first half, didn't have as many turnovers. It also led to some opportunities. They turned the Panthers over quite a bit in that first half. So it looks like the Panthers will inbounds with an opportunity to tie this game up or take the lead. Hutchinson with the ball on the left corner. Works the ball around. The back cut for Hutchinson, looking for him for that three-point shot. Turns the ball around, working the ball up top for the Panthers. Around the defender, up. The shot is up and off the mark. Mr. Cruz McMillan comes down with the rebound for the Wolverines. McMillan checks out. Looks like he's going to look like Coach Wilson's going offense and defense as he takes McMillan back out and puts TJ Jenkins back in. Pinckney to inbound the ball. Gets the ball to Jenkins. Gets the ball up. Gets the ball down low to Mr. Robinson. Gets the ball and a cut to the rim. And he goes up. Almost a layup. Ball is deflected at the last minute. And that'll send Chaz Cobbs to the line, shooting 2 with 31.5 left to go on the clock for the Wolverines. So these free throws here are big. Puts the lead up to 4 points for the Wolverines if he completes both of these free throws. The first one is up. It rattles in off the front of the rim and falls for the Wolverines to give them a 3-point lead with 31.5 left to go on the clock. So the second free throw attempt is up. It's good. Gives the Wolverines a 4-point lead. Great free throw for Chaz Cobbs, completing both of those down the stretch. Wolverines come in with defense. Check it in. Like they're going man-to-man. Going to the hoop. Laying it in is number 3, Caden Smith. They come in with a trap. The Panthers come in with a trap. Get the ball up to TJ Jenkins. Get the ball over to the corner to Robinson, and they foul him with 8.3 left on the clock. The Wolverines clinging to a 51-49 lead. So Mr. Robinson will not be shooting yet. One more. And it looks like they fouled Mr. Robinson again. So that will be 6 fouls for the Panthers. So one more foul, and the Wolverines will be shooting. The Panthers are at 6 fouls now. The ball in, and immediate foul right now. So they're going to send Mr. Robinson to the line with 6.5 on the shot. On the clock, left to go in the fourth quarter. Caden Smith called for the foul. It's a 1-and-1 for the Wolverines. So we'll see if Darius Robinson step up to the line and put this one away for the Wolverines here. Robinson has 14 so far. Steps up, shoots the ball off the mark. And it looks like the Panthers have the ball with 2 seconds left to go on the clock. Shot is up and off the mark. And the Wolverines escape with a victory. A great day to be a Wolverine, ladies and gentlemen, as they get out of here with a 51-49 victory over the Franklin Regional Panthers. I'm Craig Thomas, and you are watching the Roxamore Sports Network, and we will be right back with our post-game show and try to get a coach here to talk to right after the game here and see what Coach Wilson's take was on this game. I'm Craig Thomas, and we'll be right back with our post-game show. Once again, we are live here at the Woodland Hills Wolverines Gymnasium. I'm with Coach Eugene Wilson and TJ Jenkins, one of the stars of the game today. A close matchup, TJ. You got in there, you made some big shots, and you played some great defense down the stretch.
Thank you. It was just my teammates having confidence in me. You know, we was moving the ball well, and we was being unselfish, and that's why everybody got open shots tonight.
So they had some good players there. Hutchinson, namely number 11, he was a stroker from down deep, and he was making quite a few shots. Y'all had great attention to him. Got a little bit, had a few turnovers in the second half, but a great effort by you guys. Good job and great effort.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Coach Eugene, I see you imploring your guys, you know, make free throws. You talked to Mr. Robinson, encouraged him, gave him some encouragement on his free throws there when he struggled in the first half. Great victory. Congratulations. What adjustments did you make in the second half?
So, in the second half, one of the things, first off, we didn't want to turn the ball over as much as we did, as you mentioned. That's something that we talk about. We want to win the third quarter. If we win the third quarter, we think that we can put pressure on teams to make great plays at the end of a game. But, you know, kudos to my guys for staying the course and believing in the process and everything. We've had a couple games like this year. Our first two games when we won the York Memorial Tournament were just like this, coming down to the wire. And we have a great group of guys with a good mentality. They stay on an even keel. They don't get too up, too down. The adjustments that we wanted to make is just kind of shade the shooters a little bit more. Like you said, number 11, man, boy, does he have a stroke. He can play in anybody's system. So great job to the coach. I know Coach Jesse, their head coach, wasn't here today due to some personal reasons, but I know he was watching, and I just want to tell you, Coach Jesse, your guys did a hell of a job, and you know, they were ready for today. I know we're going to be in for a battle at Franklin Regional.
So once again, Craig Thomas here with TJ Jenkins and Coach Gene Wilson here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Once again, great job, great opportunity for you guys to get out of here with a victory. Going into the new year, you won't be playing again until the new year, right? And so no game.
We have a Laurel Highlands tournament. So we'll play Laurel Highlands on the 29th, and we'll play Alderdice on the 30th at Laurel Highlands.
Okay, so you have a little tune-up over Christmas. Tonight you came into the game missing one of your starters, Deontay Williams. We want to send a shout-out to that young man and tell him we want him to come on back. Your teammates want you.
You miss him, right? Yeah, we do miss him. He's a big part of what we got going on here.
All right, so we definitely want to get that young man, encourage him to come on back out here and do your thing your senior year. We need you. So Craig Thomas reporting live with Coach Gene Wilson, and also TJ Jenkins, one of the high scorers here for the Wolverines. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll be right back next year. Good luck, and Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas. So I'm Craig Thomas, once again, live on the Roxamore Sports Network. This broadcast is definitely not to be reproduced without the express written consent of Leon Rockymore and the Roxamore Sports Network. So thank you for joining us on a great broadcast. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and enjoy your family. Remember, wear your mask, get vaccinated. the life you save may not be your own. Good night from Churchill, PA, Woodland Hills High School, where you've seen Woodland Hills come out of here with a great victory, 40 by 2 points, 49-47 over the Franklin Regional Panthers. Good night.